Hi, I'm David. Welcome to another episode of Changing Times. Our guest is Will and Mike of Star Swing Academy. Please enjoy and stay safe. Hi, Will. Hi, Mike. How's everything going?
Hello, David. How are you? You okay?
Are
All
you
good
well?
here, thanks.
Yeah, all's well here. Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you for inviting us on.
No, that's fine. So, first of all, tell everyone what is your business? What's your profession?
So we work at Star Swimming Academy, which is a learn to swim provider across Merseyside. Um, we've got a fabulous team who are missing very much at the moment. Obviously, with the times that's going on. But yeah, learn to swim.
Yeah. We provide private and group swimming lessons for children, adults. We have a few sort of different programs, like Will says, predominantly in Merseyside, but we have programs across the northwest that we are really missing and really looking forward to teaching again. So yeah, definitely.
So, obviously, with all the pandemic and lockdown and everything, how has it impacted the business?
Well, obviously, it's been a huge challenge for us. It's unprecedented, really. We've never faced something like this as an organisation before, and I don't think anybody has. We are currently completely shut down. We don't have any programs, classes, operations of any sort running at the moment, and it's been sort of that way since was it the middle of March? It was the middle of
18th of
March.
March. Yeah, the 18th of March, just before obviously the lockdown. We decided to finish a little bit earlier just because of the circumstances of the nature of our business and who we work with. So we finished a little bit earlier than normal, but we didn't expect it to carry on as long as it has done, to be fair.
Yeah,
we're missing it very much, David. Missing it loads.
Definitely. And at the moment, we don't actually have anywhere that we can teach, even if we were able to at the moment, because we work predominantly in private leisure clubs and gyms and hotels and a couple of schools. Obviously, it's completely locked down, and the second thing, if we did have pool space, we are very hands-on with our teaching. We find it really effective to help help the children and adults learn by being in the water and having that contact. So with social distancing and those sort of guidelines, we're really at a loss at the moment. So as I say, with governing bodies as well saying that there's no swimming going on, so I say everything's sort of shut down. It's such a shame because we love what we do.
Well, that's it. Unfortunately, you're governed, aren't you, by government guidelines of what you can do because you are in direct contact with students and stuff.
That's correct, yeah. It's just, it makes you realise how lucky, we are and have been to do what we're doing. It's just we're just eager to get back now to see all the kids and all our friends, the parents and stuff like that. So,
have you got any concerns of when, obviously, people are saying the new normal when we do come out? Have you got any concerns for anything of the business of how it will pick back up again?
Well, luckily, everyone needs to learn to swim. So that's I keep telling myself that everyone needs to learn to swim. So we're quite lucky in that aspect. People need to still go on holidays. They do it for fitness. So, and so yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. Everyone needs to learn to swim.
Absolutely, David. And as an organisation, we have been through sort of challenging times before, and changes in guidelines, changes in working practices, and we are expecting that to be the same with this. Like you say, David, the new normal. So we are confident that whatever that new normal looks like, as Will says, people need to learn to swim. And we're confident that however that looks, and at the moment it's still very much up in the air, and whilst we're getting clarification and developments daily, we just simply don't know what that's going to look like going forward. But we're confident that we'll be able to work within the guidelines, whatever they may be.
Yeah, definitely.
So obviously, with everything having to shut down and basically put the business on hold, how have you been able to? Obviously, you can't adapt because you can't go to people's houses and do it and stuff. But how have you been able to keep your name out there and people interacting with you on social
Yeah.
media and stuff?
So what we've been doing is, like, we're very active on Facebook. Like, we consider all the parents as like friends and stuff. So we talk to them, you know, all the time. Like, it's my little girl's birthday today. She's 7, and the messages we've had off all the parents, you know, from the swimming has been brilliant. So, you know, it's lovely. But we've also been like sending out colouring activities, word searches, you know, just keeping in touch with parents and just letting them know that we're still here, and we're missing them. I don't know about you, Mike. You know, it's you know, we've missed them loads, and we're just interacting all the time, aren't we?
Yes, definitely, and that's really where we're at, David. We're just trying to, you know, keep ourselves out there, but you know, we have really enjoyed seeing the things that the children are doing, and because we have such a friendly sort of family atmosphere at Star Swimming, people feel that they're comfortable to get in touch with us and show us. So, like Will says, we've been sending out colouring in activities, word searches, little activities. We did the other week.
Draw your swim teacher.
Draw your swimming instructor. And you know what? It's been superb. It's been so good seeing the children sending things back. And it's been lovely to see. And we've had all sorts. We've had videos of the children. Obviously, the weather's not great at the moment, but the weather's been superb. And we've had videos sent in of the children, you know, enjoying the sun in paddling pools and you know, practicing what they've been learning in the lessons, and that's been brilliant. And just on that, I would like to say thank you to yourself, David, and to Go Event Productions for collating those images into a video like that. That's going to be something that we will look back fondly, because obviously it's a terrible sort of situation. But you know, that'll be something that we can keep for posterity, and we'll be able to look back with a smile on our face of, you know, the time in lockdown.
Yeah, fabulous. Yeah, another little keepsake that what you did for us, David. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's one of those situations, isn't it? Because some business can adapt and some business can't adapt, and it's what you make of it. And I think you're certainly making the best out of a bad situation.
That's correct.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we did look, okay, you know, can we provide safe swimming lessons? You know, if we were permitted to do so at the moment, and you know, obviously, whatever the guidelines come out, we will be able to, and we will work within those, and that won't be a problem. But at the moment, we've battened down the hatches, and we're riding out the storm. So. Yeah, but we're going to be.
The longer it's going to go on, are you more concerned as a business owner of the business being able to sustain and carry on?
Well, yes. I mean, you know, the longer it goes on, as you say, then the more issues that we have and we're not the only ones in that position. You know, it is. I'd say it's concerning, but I know from the work that Will and I and the team have done to preserve the longevity of the business. That you know, we've at the very least we've set ourselves up to you know, for success and to ride out the majority of the storm, bearing in mind the sort of timescales that we seem to be getting from the government and from national governing bodies. So we are concerned, but we're confident, and we should be okay.
And we've got to look at the fact that we're safe and well as well. You know, there's that's the major thing, that all, you know, me, the team, our families, you know, yourselves are all safe and well. That's the main priority at the moment.
Of
you know.
course, and a lot of our families, David, are key workers. They we have a lot of doctors, nurses, people who work in the supermarkets, carers. You name it. That we've got the children on swimming lessons, and at this time, whilst we need to do what we need to do, we're just very thankful that the feedback that we're getting is that everybody is safe and well, and we're just very thankful for the work that they're doing, and bearing that in mind.
So, as a owner and stuff, have you been able to reflect on the business of where you got it to and the achievements you've made and stuff? Have you been able to reflect on that now?
Yeah, well, me personally, I'm very proud of how far we've come, and in times like this, to say we're surviving in a time like this, it makes me very proud to think how good the business is.
Yeah.
It's also made me proud to, I don't normally speak to Mike as much as I do, because I'm normally in the pool. He's normally doing all the operations stuff, and it's nice to talk to like Mike, the teachers, and, speak a little bit more to people who you care about in the business, so although, we're missing the swimming, it's nice to see our team and, see how they're doing, basically, yeah.
Absolutely. It is a time of reflection for everybody at the moment, and like Will says, it has been nice for us to take that step back and to look at the organisation, to look at the business, to look at the swim school, and say, okay, well, where have we come? Where are we now? Where do we want to go? And also, to give thanks for the team and the people who we have the pleasure to work with. I've felt very honoured to do the job that I do, and it's a privilege to teach these children, and teach these people to swim. And when you're not doing that, it's difficult. It's difficult. So it does make you reflect, and be appreciative of what you do. But don't get me wrong, this time has been wonderful in other respects as well. So it's enabled us all to take a step back and to really appreciate what we have at home. So there's kind of 4 of us in the house at the moment, and we've been doing family games, and we've been eating meals together that we wouldn't normally be able to do as often, and learning about each other. And I've learned I come from a very competitive family, and I had no idea. So that has been wonderful, and it has been a positive experience to be able to take that time and to reflect on not only the business but lives in general, and to be thankful for family and friends, and reaching out to people. So
That's correct.
So obviously you've said, Will, like you've been more appreciative, being able to talk more with Mike and the team and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you feel that's what you might have been missing at the beginning? Or like before all this, and now you're going to look, maybe we need to have more of a, even though you're a united front and the business is everyone and you work for each other, but do you feel that you're going to encourage the team to come forward, you have more meetings and
yeah, that's a big thing. You're right, David. We're like passing ships. Like when we're in the office, Mike's on the way out, or Julie is, going to do a lesson. Because we've all got our little jobs in the business that all come together. It works well. So I think we're gonna do more of this as well. Zoom, brilliant.
Who'd have thought it?
I know, it's excellent, isn't it? He won't be able to get away from me now, David. But yeah.
What positives can you take from all this? What can you go, like, I've learned something and I'm gonna take it forward?
Well, me personally, I've been speaking to other swim school providers who are in the same position. So it's nice to, speak to other businesses like ours that I wouldn't really talk to normally. See what they're doing, how they're getting on. can we support each other? And that's, I've learned, talking to other people in the same profession can help massively. We can all help each other. That's all, Mike.
Yeah, I agree with what Will's saying there. The sort of big take home for me that I've appreciated, like everything in life, there's, even in bad situations, that there are positives, and it's important to find them. And the one thing that I've really taken home is the sense of community spirit and the camaraderie that's going on at the moment. And across the country, in whether it's in communities or in neighbourhoods or on a street, people are reaching out to each other, and people are getting together, and people support each other, and it's that wonderful camaraderie that I've really that's really struck me, and that I've really appreciated. And I hope that when it's all over, because I don't think anything will be quite the same, or at least not for a very long time. But I hope that when things do start getting back to normal, that we all take the time to appreciate each other, and to remember these times, and to look out for each other. So I think that's been a really positive element of the whole.
Yeah.
The whole.
How lucky we really are, to have the people in our lives, that you take for granted every day.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Have you found as well that talking to other swimming schools has helped you not be as worried as you could be? Because obviously everyone's in the same position, regardless whether you're a swimming school or events. With us having the event side of the business, our events don't exist. It's like,
That's good.
it's nothing's happening until we get told. So do you find it a lot better
Reassuring.
not going on your own?
Yeah, I've got massive reassurance, to think that we will come back to something, because talking to other swim schools, they're doing stuff that we wouldn't normally do, and they're taking bits of what we're doing and doing that. So it's working well, speaking to others. Plus, the partners that we've got, the pools, they've been checking in on us, seeing if we're all right. So that's meant a lot to us, Mike, as well, hasn't it? Checking we're all right. So other people who wouldn't normally reach out to you are reaching out and checking we're all right, which is lovely.
Definitely, it's been reassuring to speak to our partners, pool partners, and we're very thankful for that, and to speak to other swim schools, and to speak to other businesses. And I think that the general consensus that we're getting is that everybody is looking forward to resuming as things were before the lockdown. So it's almost like like we're on pause. And I think, like yourself with the events, I think it'll be, whilst this is difficult, and the word unprecedented is being bandied around all the time, but it is unprecedented times. I've got a strong confidence that we will almost pick up where we left off, and that'll be the same for all businesses, all organisations, in all sectors and all industries. Hopefully, with a bit of luck and a fair wind.
So, for people that are watching this, where can they find you if they want to sign their child up for school, for lessons, or where can they find you and get involved in the activities you're doing?
Well, at the minute, you can find me in my house.
Yeah. But going forwards, the best place to find us, is definitely our website, starswimmingacademy.co.uk. All of our points of contact, all of our information on there, and watch that space, because bit of breaking news in the coming months. We are looking to revamp and renovate that. So watch this space. So new website coming. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, and enjoy the images and the things that we share, and the things that the families share with us. So that's Star Swimming Academy UK on Facebook.
Thank you.
So if there's any final word that you wanted to put across for people that, that are, everyone's worried and concerned, but obviously people want to know how you're doing and stuff like that. But if there's any final word that you wanted to share, what would it be?
Well, for me, predominantly it's a big thank you to everybody. A really big thank you to obviously all the key workers and who are doing a fantastic job keeping the country going. A big thank you to yourself, David, for inviting us on and having this chat this morning. It's definitely cheered me up this morning. Thank you to all our, parents and swimmers for cheering us up all the time. It's lovely to see them. Thanks to the providers. Just a big thank you, and we cannot wait to see you all and get back in the pool and have a great time. So we will see.
Yeah, I'm missing them. I'm missing them loads. So much. Just can't wait to get back. Do what we love. Seeing all the happy, smiley faces again. Soaking the parents with the water guns. Can't wait for it all.
Definitely.
But as Mike said, we've got to thank the NHS and the key workers at the moment, because they're doing a great job in keeping us all safe. And fingers crossed that we will get back to the new norm.
and our instructors, like we speak to our instructors all the time, and we thank them for what they do, and all the feedback is that we're looking forward to getting back, and let's get cracking.
Yeah, just I want to thank the teachers, because the teachers, we've got a fabulous team. Julie, John, all the teachers at the pools, the assistants. We've got to, and they make Star Swimming Academy. Obviously, me and Mike, we do what we do, but they are, they make the business, and we're so thankful to them for making us what we are. And the pool partners, everyone plays a big part.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for giving your time and being a part of Changing Times.
Oh, no. Thanks, David. Thanks for having us.